Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Going back at the wall, he leaps. Hill dives. Did he get it? He did. Up the middle. Trey Turner to his left. Pops up. Fantastic break. Down to the third. And inside the park. Home run. See it. He's done it. Home run number 50. Weeg on his way to second. Going to be a play. And he is out. No. Are you kidding me? It can only happen in the wild card game. Down the line it goes. Here comes Jensen. The Indians win it. Here it comes. He struck him out. Taylor ties it. Oh, what a finish. 2-out
He asked me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
The first call of baseball is heard from playgrounds and backyards. Come play, it says. Learn how to catch, how to throw, how to hit. Next thing we know, we're squeezing the last bit of daylight out of the day for just one more swing or pitch or fly ball. This call rings on through sandlot games, youth leagues, and into high school. And during this time, a dream is born of one day making it to the big leagues. Every year, a new crop of hopefuls eagerly awaits to hear if their name will be called on draft day. For a select group of blue chippers, expectations will be high. For the rest, there can be no expectations, only hopes. These are the dark horses, garnering little fanfare they'll need to find a way to demonstrate that they belong amongst the best of the best. History shows that a handful can defy the odds and succeed at the game's highest level. What does it take for one of the many to rise out of the pack and make it to the show? It takes finding an identity as a player. It takes learning from one's successes and failures on the field. It takes the desire to raise the bar of our potential. It takes a lot of things. That's why only the most dedicated and driven will get there. And even fewer will see their star rise to the full realization of that whispering call to play from so long ago.
Brad. Michael. Mickey. Roosevelt. Ronnie. Mudcat. Muggy. Oil can. Peanuts. Pee-wee. Big Daddy. Buster. Butch. Bryce. Aram. Bobo. Bronco. Babe. Adam. Byron. CJ. Bryant. Bryce. Boomer.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. The defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the... While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. Number 4 is tasked with pitching in front of the home crowd in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. Don, he could be really tough to hit.
He's got it. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding in, CJ Boomer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Fouled off. Hit high and deep to left field. Mulder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, that's exactly the kind of a bat you want to have in the Topps Amateur Showcase. He got a pitch to hit and really put a charge into it, driving it over the fence for a solo shot. These scouts love to see that kind of power from a youngster.
Striding in once again, Alan Costa.
Shortstop, Alan Costa. 1-1-1. 2-2-2.
And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping up to the plate, CJ Boomer, and their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robert Bryan. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes on 3-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Ka at second. Boomer on at first with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Davis sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Standing in, Alberto Vasquez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Alberto Vasquez.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Into the box now, C.J. Boomer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
That's an out, but scouts will like that at bat. Solid contact. Gave the ball a good ride. Just a little bit unlucky.
C.J. Boomer will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
You're going, you're going.
Quinones is on his way home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4. At the plate, Robert Bryan. He singled his last time up.
First baseman, Robert Bryan.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit.
Find the ball.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13-12, the final score in this one. The East scored a lucky 13 in this one. Kevin Raines is credited with the win. Rene Gonzalez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. At the plate, C.J. Boomer, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. O'Hara rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Yeah, that's the kind of at-bat that proves to these scouts and front office personnel that you're a guy that can contribute at the next level. Knocks a solid double there, putting himself into scoring position and showing the world he's more than capable of being an effective offensive weapon on any roster.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. At the plate, Javier Blanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. A tag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, C.J. Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. A line shot to third base.
Yeah, and the result is not what he wanted, but he should be really pleased with that at-bat. He barreled that thing up really.
Digging in, Everett Goldman. He reached on a single in his first try. The 0-2 home. Well, grounded to short. This could be 2. To second. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Oh, I'd love to see a nice turn on the back end of that double play. Good feet, soft hands, and a quick release to complete the play. A player with that kind of glove will be an asset to any team that drafts him.
Now at the plate, C.J. Boomer.
Second baseman, C.J. Boomer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Diaz giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Diaz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, what a play! It's in time. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Digging in to try it again, Odell Arthur. He singled his last time up.
Arthur.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Stepping into the box, Ryan O'Malley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Everett Goldman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just feet away at third. Hit out toward second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. We're through 6 full. The East Stars lead it 8-7. Into the box now, C.J. Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Davison is right there, one down.
Yeah, hits an out, but he really put a charge into that pitch, and that's just what the scouts are interested in. His swing was textbook, even if the ball...
So digging in now, C.J. Boomer. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The East Prospect.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Rick Shepard, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Art Bright gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff. Now at the plate, Cesar Aguilar. He reached on a single in his first try.
Aguilar.
From the belt, the pitch. Weakly to the left. Right to him. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Next will be the designated hitter, Roberto Gomez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The inning as it's sent out to second. Boomer takes it in. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So coming to the plate, Cesar Aguilar.
Number 24, Cesar Aguilar.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Boomer fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping up now, C.J. Boomer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball. And even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. So it's no runs on. Digging in, C.J. Boomer.
C.J. Boomer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Littleton racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Ready once again, Jose Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. One. Hit out towards second. Boomer. Right. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days.
The shows continue. Ready now, Dante Littleton. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Dribbled up the line, reined in, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Into the box, C.J. Boomer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
C.J. Boomer.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Line drive to left. Frazier is there, and he'll bring this one in. So striding in, Adam Myers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Myers.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Frazier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance? Corey Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Williamson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This one's blooped out toward right center field.
On the bag, on the
Base
bag,
hit,
on the bag.
and they're into the hit column. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Leading off the inning, C.J. Boomer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Now to the plate, Adam Myers. He flew out in his last at bat.
Adam Myers.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he got him.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch.
And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. Ready for another shot now. Dante Littleton.
Right fielder, Dante Littleton.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Weakly to the left. He's got it. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. Now in the box, C.J. Boomer. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, C.J. Boomer, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line.
Come on, you're scoring, you're scoring,
and
you're scoring.
trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score tonight. Richmond came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tyler Beatty claims the win out of the pen, his first. The game's future stars are on. Digging in, C.J. Boomer. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hit the other way out toward right field. Littleton has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Patrick Regan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
1-1-1.
Gets this one down. Boomer. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now batting, C.J. Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Boomer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Go,
To
go,
short.
go, go, dig.
Sanchez scoops it up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So stepping in, Dante Littleton.
Right fielder.
Here now the 2-2. Runner goes. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Now at the plate, C.J. Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw into third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah. Try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
Hit hard to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get. 5-2 the final today. Trenton came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Dante McGaffin.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation. Number 77, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go
1-1-1.
You have 4 pitches. If you could throw them for strikes.
And that's the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. In now, C.J. Boomer, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Berman is in pursuit, 1 out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And the guy controlling center field.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adrian Cervantes. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding forward now, C.J. Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Good wood on it.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice stroke there. Good job.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nicked. Stepping in, Luke Berman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Luke Berman.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Striding into the box, C.J. Boomer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A couple of walks, but no damage. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Boomer. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch, and a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Minor League Baseball is live and on. Settling in now, C.J. Boomer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
C.J. Boomer.
Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Come on, get here,
this one's down to third. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Digging in now, Andres Lopez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andres Lopez.
Ball swung on and grounded out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in once again, C.J. Boomer.
Second baseman, C.J. Boomer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Valentine is after it. One down.
Leading off, center fielder, Luke.
Ball sent back up the middle. Boomer, range. And a good throw gets him one gone. Standing in, C.J. Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
C.J. Boomer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Lopez over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. And now at the plate, Vic Gonzalez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now, attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mario Chacin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Into score. Third, it's 1-1. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Hartford came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Isaac Driscoll claims the win out of the pen, his first. Andres Gomes closes. Time for minor league baseball here on the Striding in, C.J. Boomer, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped high in the air. Lopez waits on it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Luke Berman, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Berman. 1-1-1-1.
Hit ball to second. Boomer right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in once again, Peter Valentine. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Valentine.
1-1-1. On the ground. And that's through for a hit. Stepping up to the plate, Irvin Parks.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Irvin.
The 0-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left.
Leading off with a flying
Standing in, C.J. Boomer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line towards center field. Berman is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every...
Into the box now, C.J. Boomer.
C.J. Boomer.
He's set. Here it comes. Short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors. At the plate, Luke Berman.
Number 7, Luke Berman.
The 1-1 home.
1-1-1.
Sharply on the ground. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Dale Curtis.
Now batting, catcher, Dale Curtis. 1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in to start the ninth, C.J. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Now at the plate, Andres Lopez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. In the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.